What up, man? It's your big brother K-Rino. Let me tell y'all something. Let me teach you something, man. You'll never reach your full potential unless you start putting yourself under pressure. Put yourself under pressure, man. We live life claiming that we want stuff, claiming that we want to be this and be that. We want to be successful. We want to have things. We want to get to the next level, but um, we stay in this little scary little pocket, this scary little comfort zone, and never ever challenge ourselves to do something different or take a bold step. Um, and the only way you can do that is to put yourself under pressure. Now, people will say, man, you got to hold yourself to a higher standard, hold yourself to a higher standard. But what do that really mean? What you mean, hold yourself to a higher standard? Yeah, they absolutely right. But if you don't know what that entails, then you just saying some words. You have to put yourself in positions that don't always feel comfortable to you. You know what I'm saying? And when you do that, it takes you out of the norm. It breaks your pattern because all of us become creatures of habit and we develop certain patterns that we live by. Even just regular stuff like, okay, I go to sleep at 10:30, I wake up at 6 a.m., I make some coffee, I get dressed, say a prayer. You know, it's in that pattern. Those patterns can go on for years and years and years and years and years. But when you're talking about doing something big, and when you talk about you wanna open your business, you wanna establish yourself in life, you can't keep doing regular, basic, simple stuff, man. Um, I said this before. Some of the best moves I ever made in my life were moves that I really didn't feel sure about, but something in me said, "Okay, man, you just go for it. Just try. Just take a shot at it." And in the beginning, it was rocky because a lot of times people that do things like that, we might make a move without even really understanding what we doing. You may not even know the details of everything that you're doing in the beginning, but then you eventually grow into the understanding of it, and eventually you grow into where the uncomfortable becomes comfortable. The abnormal becomes normal, and then after a while, it's okay, cool. It's like, all right, cool. It's like starting on a new job, and you don't really get it at first, but after a while, a couple of months in, you running through it. So, but you have to put yourself in pressure packed situations. You have to not let see we don't have no problem letting the world put pressure on us. We don't have any problem letting other people put pressure on us. Or you working at somebody's job and the boss comes in and tell you you got a deadline, you better have this together, you gotta have this, we need this by this day and this time, and then you get all stressed out behind that. Look, if I'm a stress behind my own situation more so than stressing behind somebody else's situation. And even if I succeed in bettering their situation, they're still in a position where they can at any minute get rid of me, or they can cut me off, or they can demote me, or they can not even give me credit for what it is I did. So if you're gonna let other folks pressure you, hey man, at the very least you need to have something going on in your life where you putting that weight on yourself and treat it the same way you would treat it if you was doing it for somebody else. The hard part about that for a lot of people is that um, when you are working on a job, you getting the check, you getting the paycheck, you getting the salary or whatever it is. So you feel like it's justified that, okay, man, I gotta go through this. I gotta take that. I gotta deal with that. Instead of saying, well, you know what? I may not be getting compensated for my own dream right now, but I'm gonna walk into that and put yourself under those same obligations as you would if you had a manager, a boss, a supervisor um, telling you what you better do or what needs to be done, or else. Stop running from your own success. Stop running from your own success, man. And don't be afraid to take a L. And I'm gonna give you the secret of why you should never be scared to take a L. And the reason why you should never be scared to take a L is because you're gonna take one anyway. You're gonna take one regardless of if you're scared or not. That's just how life works. You're gonna win some and you're gonna lose some. But so at the end of the day, okay, if I know in life everything I do is not gonna just be 100% successful, or along the road to getting to that ultimate success, I may have a few situations where I take a couple of L's. Okay, well, I ain't gonna be tiptoeing around it. I'm gonna take my L swinging. I'm gonna take my L going hard and without fear. You know, fear and concern are two different things. I can be concerned. I might even be a little worried. I might be a little stressed, but I'm stressed behind my own. Put yourself behind the 8 ball and say, man, I'm gonna create a situation, a scenario, as if I got to make this happen, because the truth of the matter is you do. This is it. This is it. Now, if you don't believe that it's it, if you don't believe that it's that serious, then it ain't. But you have to treat whatever you creating for yourself as being that serious, because that's what all successful people did. I mean, successful people that got it from the ground up, not nobody that inherited this or it was handed to them. All successful people who got it from the mud, they treated their dream like it was the highest form of whatever, even when it was nothing. They already saw the greatness in it, even when it was nothing. See? And they felt the pressure of me having to make this happen. You got to think the same way. All right, man, this your big brother K-Rino. I will catch y'all with another one real soon. Peace.